More and more people travelled on the Fat Controller's railway. More and more ships came to the harbours. The trucks complained bitterly, but then trucks always do, and no one takes much notice. The coaches complained too. No sooner had they arrived with one train than they had to go out again with fresh passengers as another. We don't know whether we're coming or going. We feel quite distracted. Everyone had to work very hard indeed. No one can say that we're afraid of hard work, but we draw the line at goods trains. Dirty trucks, dirty sidings, ugh. What are you boiler-aching about? I remember on the Great Western, that tin pot railway. Tin pot indeed! Let me tell you! Silence! Ordered a well-known voice. Let me tell you that an engine for goods work will arrive from Scotland tomorrow. The news was received with acclamation. Did you say 2 engines, Inspector? Yes, sir. Then send the other back at once. Certainly, sir. But which? The Fat Controller stared again. Engines have numbers, Inspector, he explained patiently. We bought number 57646. Send the other one back. Quite so, sir. But there is a difficulty. What do you mean? The 2 engines are exactly alike, sir, and have no numbers. They say they lost them on the way. The Fat Controller seized his hat. We'll soon settle that nonsense, he said grimly. The 2 engines greeted him cheerfully. I hear you've lost your numbers, he said. How did that happen? The mourners slyly slip it off, sir. You can know it is. The engines spoke in chorus. I know. Accidentally, on purpose. The twins looked pained. Sir, you wouldn't be thinking we lost them on purpose. I'm not so sure, said the Fat Controller. Now then, which of you is 57646? Oh, is just what we canna mind. The Fat Controller looked at their solemn faces. What are your names? Donald and Dougie, sir. Good, he said. Then your controller can tell me which of you is which. Okay, you'll get no muckle help for him, sir. Why? He didn't ken our names, sir. How could he? We only given ourselves names when we lost our numbers. One of you, said the Fat Controller, is playing truant. I shall find him out and send him home. Inspector, he ordered, give these engines numbers and set them to work. Soon workmen came to give the twins their numbers. Donald was 9 and Douglas 10. When the men went away, they were left alone in the shed. You may have noticed, Dougie, that yon painters forgot something. What did they forget? They painted braw new numbers on our tenders, but they put none on us. Donald winked broadly at his twin. You mean, grinned Douglas, that we can... Just that, chuckled Donald. Who'd you wished? Here's the inspector. No 9 and 10, smiled the inspector. Here's Duck. He'll show you round before you start work. The twins enjoyed themselves and were soon friends with Duck. They tackled goods trains and coaches easily. For once the twins had shunted them, trucks knew better than to try any tricks. "We like it fine here," said Donald. "That's good," smiled Duck. "But take my tip. Watch out for Gordon, Henry and James. They're sure to try some nonsense." Donald and Douglas had deep-toned whistles. "They sound like buses," said Gordon. "Or ships," sniggered Henry. "Tugboat Annie," laughed Gordon. "Ha, ha, ha." Donald and Douglas cruised quietly up, one on each side. "You wouldn't be making fun of us, would you now?" asked Donald. Gordon and Henry jumped. They glanced nervously from side to side. "No," said Gordon. "No, certainly not," said Henry. "That's fine," said Douglas. "Now just mind the both of you, and keep it that way." That was the way Gordon and Henry kept it.